Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Philosophy Forum. My name is RJ Mamula, and this is our first video on the channel. The topic that is going to be discussed in this video is philosophical skepticism. Now, we've all heard the term skeptical in everyday talk. The skepticism, as we usually use the word, refers to hesitancy to believe something. But in the philosophical realm, skepticism refers to the belief that knowledge is not possible, that it is only possible to believe and not to know. And I will explain by giving you a few examples. Most of us believe the sky is blue, but do we know the sky is blue? How do we know that we're not all colorblind? How do we know that George Washington was the first president of the United States? How do we know that our history books and our history teachers weren't lying to us? And how do we know that 2 plus 2 equals 4 and that we don't have some mental disorder that makes us think 2 plus 2 equals 4 and not 17? That is the concept of philosophical skepticism. Now, philosophical skepticism goes back to the philosophers of ancient Greece, and the most notable of the ancient Greek skeptics was Pyrrho of Elis. What Pyrrho argued was that it wasn't possible to even back up a belief with logic and rationale, because for every argument for something there is a counter-argument. Someone who disagrees with a position will always come up with an argument of their own, and the two arguments will cancel each other out. That certainly seems to be the case in today's world of politics, where people don't seem to be interested in getting to the right answer, just winning arguments, winning debates. So arguing with them is like arguing with a brick wall. Then, during the period of the Enlightenment, there was René Descartes. He's a name you most likely have heard of, and one of his most notable sayings is, "I think, therefore I am." In other words, I think, therefore I exist. Descartes argued that the one thing that is possible to know is that he exists because he thinks and he believes, therefore he knows that he exists at least as a mind, if not as a physical being. And it was for that reason, among other reasons, that he rejected the idea of skepticism, because he did believe that it was possible to know certain things. As for my take on skepticism, it is certainly a valid position. There's much that I believe that I don't know. I'm human, there's a lot I could be wrong about. But there are times when I believe it's the practical thing to make assumptions. For example, if I'm driving and I see a red light, I'm just going to assume that I need to stop unless I want to risk causing an accident or getting a ticket. That is philosophical skepticism summed up, and I look forward to reading your thoughts and arguments in the comments. Thank you.